Hey, do you struggle to capture sharp pictures? Is this something that you really worry about in your photography? You go for a shoot, you go back home, you get to see the result of your pictures, but you're not really satisfied with them because they don't look sharp at all? Don't worry, I have got you covered. By the end of this video, you are going to be able to grab your camera, take sharp pictures, and take your photography skills to the next level. If you're new around here, it's nice to have you here. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chizainin. I'm a photographer from Freelance. The technique that I'm going to be teaching you guys today is something that I've learned from a photographer here on YouTube a very long time ago, so I don't really remember the name of the photographer and the YouTube channel, but I'm not really sure if it was Jessica Kobasi or another photographer. I don't really remember, but I apply this technique in all my photo shoot sessions and it works. At least it has been working pretty well for me, and I don't remember doing any photo shoot session without applying this technique. Before we move on, I would like to mention some important aspects that we have to consider for better results. So the first thing is, it is important to keep our lenses clean. Yes, this is something that I myself need to practice, I confess. Anyway, but we're gonna let this for later on, not today. And the second important thing is to make sure that you hold your camera steady. Your camera needs to be very steady, right? Here's my subject. I am gonna place it right here. And now we can grab our cameras and let's start. So I would advise you guys to start shooting, or actually to set your cameras in the manual mode, because you are going to be able to control all your camera settings better, and you're also going to be able to manage your exposure triangle properly. Later on, I think I'm going to come up with a video explaining a little bit about the exposure triangle and why is this very important for the quality of your pictures. To be honest with you, I am still in the process of getting used to it and mastering this technique, but we're gonna get there eventually. So I am gonna set my camera. I'm gonna turn on my camera and I'm gonna put it in the manual mode. Make sure you take your camera cap, hey. Sometimes I do forget. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Anyways, so I am just gonna give you guys my back. Sorry for that. And I hope you can see. So I'm gonna put it in this full screen mode to have a better overview of my subject. And then I'm gonna face my camera towards my subject, right? Once I do that, I start adjusting my camera lens to ensure that my subject is in focus, right? So you start playing with this little guy right here, this little ring. I don't know how you call this, but let's just call it a ring. You can turn it to the left or to the right, but keep your eyes on your screen so that you are able to see how the pictures are really start moving. This little guy right there in the middle, the little box, and I'm gonna face it to where I want it to get sharper, right? So once I point it to the area I want it to get sharper, I want my shot to be sharper, to be more knitted, I point it right there, right? So now I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if many of you guys know, but there are two little buttons right there on top in your right hand side. I don't know if my camera is in the right side. I am not sure about your cameras, but you guys can just have a look at it. So the first one is the zoom out button, and the second one is the zoom in button. So when you zoom in, this is what happens, right? This is what happens, right? You see, centrum, the letters of my subject are not sharp. They are not very cleared. They are not very knitted. So I am going to go back to this layer guide right here, the ring, and start playing with it. You need to adjust as much as you can and see if the letters are in focus. If you want to zoom in once again, you can definitely do it to ensure that every edge of your subject is in focus. So, and then you start adjusting and adjusting and adjusting. Right? Once you have adjusted your length, right? And you are satisfied with how the image looks, then you can start. Take your shot. Here we go. Say Alright, photographers, that's it for today's video. Make sure you keep on practicing this technique for better outcomes. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please do like this video and hit that bell notification button so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Consider subscribing to this channel for more photography tips and tricks. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.